Mega upload. Mega upload.
Hello everyone, Bill 21 here. Gotta go run an errand. To work, not work. Well, I do have to run an errand to work, but we're not going to work right now. We're going to. We're going to go pay my bike note, which is in my truck. I gotta go get that. I'll ride all the way there and not have my money. So I have to go back and get that. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to shut this off so I can lift my helmet up. Okay, I'm back. Okay. Yeah, I had to, get my money out of my truck. I don't even think I have my camera in here straight. I don't. I have it sideways. Anyway, you can still see straight ahead. So, it's good. It's too cold to let the visor back up. But yeah, I don't really have a topic. I'm just going to go pay my bike note, and I have to go and I have to go. I don't have to go. I have to go somewhere. AutoZone. I'm gonna go get 4 spark plugs for the one side that's missing. I already know why it's missing, but gotta go get some spark plugs for that. And I have to go to work, and I have to go get my screwdriver set, my little mini screwdriver set that I left at work. I don't even know if you can hear me, because my mask is completely over my mouth and my nose. Both of them are. Usually I don't have both liners on. Usually I just have the one headliner that goes on top of it. Usually I do. But I'm going to take the back, hell. I was going to take the back way until I saw how easygoing traffic is. I just don't want to be here at this light. I mean, oh my God. Oh, this is a long-ass light. Because that light just turned green, and now they're going to have to sit there and wait. Now they're about to go, I think they're about to go. No, they're still red. Now they're green. So, I got to wait for them to go. And whatever mood the lights in, they'll decide if it wants to change after they go through. But, I know the topic. I'm thinking about oh look, the light changed really quick. It doesn't matter because they got to turn. But, I'm thinking about changing my truck. Well, trading my truck. Changing my truck. I can't see. I'm fogging up. Turn my visor. Oh, visor. Yeah, turn my vents on. Oh, there we go. It's a lot better. Instant defog. But, just the longest that's turning light I've ever seen in my fucking life. But, I'm thinking about trading my truck in for a new. Oh, look, they're putting a Verizon store right there. But anyway, God, come on! Jeez! I done hit every red light on the way there, I swear to God. But anyway, I am having a little problem with my truck. It's the valve seals on them. The valve seal is about a $500-600 job. And then I'm not sure or not, but I think my intake manifold gaskets are leaking antifreeze. I'm not sure of this. I'm not sure of that. It might just be still trying to get the air bubbles out. But I think it's leaking antifreeze through the intake manifold gasket. I know for a fact that it's not the head gasket, because a Dodge Ram. Dodge Rams are one of the very few trucks that run hot naturally, and they use cast iron blocks. Yeah, they use cast iron blocks. I think they use cast iron heads too. I'm not sure. But anyway, they run hot naturally. So the block and the heads are naturally, in the intake, not intake, but the gaskets are naturally set to run as hot as they do. So on Dodge Ram motors, for the most part, I mean, there are your exceptions. That, like, for the most part, they can run hot and not blow the head gaskets or crack a head gasket. Well, you do put a signal on. For the most part, they don't. And my truck is now running cooler. I think I did hit almost every red light. But it's running cooler. I think it's running a 180 T-stat instead of a 240 or 220, 225 stat, which ran it up to 240. But it's running less than that. So I know for a fact it's not a cracked head or a head gasket. So the only other places you can leak antifreeze from into the motor. And the thing about it is my oil's not, oh God, I'm fogging up again. But the oil is not milky. So there are very, 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 very few places where you can leak antifreeze and it not be in the oil. And I'm not getting any out of the exhaust. So if I'm not getting any out of the exhaust, I'm fogging up. I have no idea if you can see me. But let me see if I can. But if it's not leaking into the combustion chamber, it's not leaking through the head gasket. If it's not, it's not leaking through the head gaskets. If it's not leaking through the intake manifold gaskets or your bypass hose, it's not leaking into the motor's crankcase. Unless you have a cracked lock, but I'm quite sure I don't have a cracked lock. And I'm really fogging up big time. But, there are very few places you can leak antifreeze. And the amount of money it would take to diagnose, the truck runs perfectly. The valve seals are just fouling out the plugs of every oil change. So you have to change it every oil change. Well, not every oil change, maybe a little after. But the truck in its current condition is worth $8,800. And I didn't originally want that truck. Originally I wanted a 2500 Cummins, but that's the only thing they offered. Oh, please I hate these people that do that. They don't get over. I hate that people that do that. Oh, you still have your freaking signal on. You had all that time to get over, and you finally decide to get over when I decide to pass. I hate people that fucking do that. I really do. You have your signal on, you have the lane that's clear, but you sit there and ride, and then when you're finally getting past, then you decide to get over. I really do hate that. But anyway, the truck I'm shooting for is I'm shooting for like an 03 and 04 range 2500 5.9 liter Cummins. Really? You are awesome. See, this is not neat. You've had all this time to fucking get over it, and then when I finally get within 2 car lengths of the car in front of me, then you get over it, and then you get on your fucking brake. If I do that, they honk their frickin' horn. What I always do when somebody cuts me off, I always get, PRU 202. Now, this is how close they always get to the back of my dike. I always get 1 car length away when I'm stopped. But every time they cut me off, I always sit exactly how far they are from me, and then they're sitting there waving me off in their car. Don't wave me off if you naturally park this close to me in the stoplight. Even in my truck, I'm 1 car length away from the car in front of me. But that's just me being pissed. That's not me being mad. I've been mad. If you cut me off without putting your signal on. Oh God, please get over. You cannot drive. And then you're not even driving with your hands 10 to 2. You're driving, what is that? What the hell was that? What was that? Fucking, what was that? 10 and, what the fuck was that? 10 and 9? 10 and 9? I mean, what was that? 11 and 9? What the fuck was that? Who the fuck drives? Oh, now they're driving 10 and 2. I mean, what the? I love how when I put my signal on, cars speed the cars. Fuck it. You know what? I'm not gonna go. Sorry for the language. I'm just really pissed when traffic gets this way. When I put my signal on, anybody else puts their signal on, I slow down and I let them get over. Unless they're being like that. What was that? Oh, I know it was a Toyota, wasn't it? Or was it an Acura? Hell, they both made by fucking Toyota. But anyway, you sit there with your signal on and you don't fucking turn. Ugh. And then when I put my signal on, they speed up. It's awesome. I love it. But if I drive crazy, oh, Mr. Police Officer, do you see that bike weaving back and forth through lanes, cutting people off? Excuse me, Mr. Officer, did you see that car when it nearly rear-ended me? If not, then you did not see me. Oh my God. Oh. I have no idea. Well, I had 16 minutes on the clock, so if it hadn't shut off yet, then I have 160 minutes.